Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship Australian Qualifier number 2. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We're actually going to mix things up here. We're going to jump into a new series. Yeah, we want to twist things up on you. We're going over to a big game here. Do you want to tell us who we're watching here, Naked?
Yeah, we're obviously watching IN, who were VQ yesterday, vanquished. So they ended up losing to Dotters 3-2 in a really intense match. Obviously failing the S&Ds only. And this is the qualifying spot. So the winner of this game actually gets the 4th spot to the the APAC finals this year, and the loser goes home. So obviously they're already home, but they ain't going over to the finals event. So it's a really big match. They don't have that safety net like they did yesterday when the 3rd spot was up for grabs. So this is a massive match. We've also got Inspire, who is not really as known as IN, but it's a bunch of mixed players that are very skilled. Obviously Critical Motion, who's attended the Call of Duty Championship in LA in 2013. Brindy, who's been around for a while, and Spazmonkey and Dims, who have attended other ACL events. So it's not going to be a pushover match, and you can see that from the start. It's a fight. Yeah,
it is a fight straight off in this first minute. We are seeing, of course, Hardpoint on Detroit. I'm really excited to see what happens here. Look, this is a semi-final match. This is why we've jumped into it. The winner of this gets the spot in the Asia Pacific final. The loser goes home, most probably in tears. I know I would be after getting this far. We're going to jump over to Brindy, who is holding the hard point here and needs to watch the flank. They did take down one player, but it was going to be Quins coming through to clean things up. Vilesider here cleaning up Critical Motion. We've got Monkey taking down Quins in the background, 29-16. Look, no one is going too far ahead here with points, and you do indeed here see Integral coming back with a few more points of their own.
Looking off the names and basically looking at just straight off the team names, you would have thought Integral would have run away with this one. But you actually look who's in the team, and you look how well they're performing. This is not going to be a runaway game. I don't see this being a 3-0 like we've been seeing a few times today. I see this being a lot closer, but we've been jinxing it quite a bit, and I hope it doesn't happen today.
We have been, but as you've mentioned, with the likes of Critical, Brindy, this is some names that you don't want to mess with either. But up against the Integral squad, Vilesider, Hoju, Quins, and hashtag Bill Wall, I mean, it really could go either way. And at this stage, after a couple of minutes, I'm surprised that the Integral guys haven't come back a little bit more. But as you can see, Crit picking up some big kills here. He's on his 2-point streak, even money with his KD. 3 caps to his name. He's going to pick up another big kill here in the car park on Hoju. And look at that minimap. Everyone converging on this point, as you'd obviously expect here on this hard point. He picks up one. There's another player somewhere. It is being contested. Now he needs to spot that player. Someone came in through the basement, and all of a sudden you've got Vilesider and Quids teaming up on these guys from Inspire, and they're looking really good. And look at that kill feed. It is all red.
Yeah, well, Inspire have done really well. I'd like to also point out, I know Spazmonkey isn't the greatest of names or whatever, but he's actually, I've seen him before, and he actually does tear shreds. I know I've versed him before in CVC in public, and he actually is very surprising. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see him top scoring amongst the other great players he has in his team, and he just picks up some big numbers. Vilesider picking it up today. He even said he had a pretty off day besides some moments of clutch, which he had some really good clutch moments yesterday, and he's picking it up today, and that's what we like to see.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Monkey did go huge. He is part of the squad that has made it all the way through to our semi-final here. You might as well consider it one of 2 finals today, because one of these teams will be taking out one of our 2 spots to the Asia Pacific Regional Final, which will be held a little later. It's going to be really exciting to see. We're just seeing Monkey just taken down there by a teammate, in fact, from Dims. We might jump over to Crit now. He's going to be making a move over towards this yellow area, this yellow hard point, and they're all converging on it right now. As you'd expect, Dims is in there. It is now contested. He needs to watch the flank. Gets one. However, he's going to be taken down. Hoju picked up the 2-piece before Vilesider got jealous, took out his teammate. He's going to follow it up with a kill on Brindy. Now the scores have just evened up at 75 apiece, and we saw the Integral squad finally in front there, at least for a few seconds.
Yeah, well, I think they just got ahead. I think Inspire played that really well. They gave him those scrap points and set up in the school, and it's really hard to break that school, except they've done it straight away. So every time I say something, just imagine the opposite, and that's probably what's going to happen. But someone just lagged out. I think that might be why. Yeah, we got Spazmonkey DCing there. Not a good start to the game.
No, that is very unfortunate for this Inspire squad. 85-80 was the score at 6 minutes. when he lagged out, which was quite unfortunate. But look, the game is continuing on. We've got Quincy here. He's over here holding this school hardpoint, just under 20 seconds left in it. And Integral are doing their best to capitalize on this weakened Inspire squad. And as you can see, that scoreboard is now lighting up for him.
It's lighting up with the build wall. 4 down there. Is he going to go for 5? He doesn't get it, but Bundo going pretty huge then. He's now overtaken Vilesider, who is slaying the most for his team. He's on 19 kills already.
Yeah, 19 for 12. Really nice work. He's also got 4 caps to his name, so that can't be understated either. Quincy is going the negative. He's gone a little bit further negative, but he has got the 5 caps. Hoju still going to work as well, and he is currently holding this Atlas hardpoint. Look, kills are raining from the sky as he picks up Dims as well. And Crit was the only one left alive for that squad for a moment. 131 to 84. It's one-sided.
Yeah, I think it's a bit unfair with the 4v3 situation, but you've got to make the best of it. We've seen actually Dotters winning a 4v3 situation yesterday, eventually turning into negative players on each team that literally were DC from the game. But yeah, you've got to make the best of it. You can't sulk on it. If you do end up losing the map, you need to recover and just bring it back on the S&D. You just got to cut your losses, really.
You really do. Now, Dims and Brindy there, we just saw taken down outside of Atlas. Crit, once again, the only one left alive there for a moment. He's trying to get some shots in from the hospital. Quins was dropped just recently. Hoju also taking a fall by Brindy. They're going to be trying to rotate around to this new hard point, which, of course, is over back in green. Dims is going to be going around the outside here. There was a player in the main street to meet him there. That was Bundo picking up the big kill for the Integral squad. 21 for 15. He's going to be trying to get the stomp as well, but he got turned on. Brindy getting mad and also going in there to get some of the points off this hard point. Throws out the nade, follows up with a few shots to kneecap Quins. He's under a little bit of pressure now, and look, it's contested, which meant there was a player coming in from the side. That was Vilesider, who is now fully stunned. It also taken a bit of fire from that alley. They're all coming from that yellow area, and nade comes in from Brindy to polish him off. Let's see how they're going to push in here. Just over 10 seconds left of this particular hard point. It'll be interesting to see if they set up. It is a bit of a scrap game at the moment, considering that Monkey timed out, which is quite unfortunate. But you see here Brindy making a move, as well as a couple of these other guys towards the car park. You've got Dims over here making a move as well, and the hard point just switched over and it's already instantly contested. I don't think they saw Dims saw Bundo creep up from the basement there before Crit comes in to clean him up. 20 for 24. Crit himself is also going to be taken out by Quincy here, and Quincy is going to be maintaining control of this hard point for the Integral squad. Just shows how much of a difference it makes that one player, which, you know, it's very one-sided, 208 to 101, and not the way you want to start a semi-finals match, but still, credit to this Integral squad for coming together.
They're not getting completely dominated, maybe 100 to 200, but skill-wise, they're not getting dominated. They're holding their own. They obviously haven't let up and gone AFK like you see other people do, or just leave and whatnot. They're still fighting their way through it. I really would have loved to see how this panned out with Monkey in the game, because it's such an even-based game, basically, and it's just disappointing to see, but we'll obviously bring it back in the S&D, and we're just really hoping for a good game. And one of these teams is going to be going to the APAC finals with the 4th team, and which leaves only one, which is on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, well, as you've just said it there, and it'll be very interesting to see what happens. I really do feel for this Inspire squad, you know, with Monkey timing out. Just terrible timing, but as you've also said, Naked, they might be able to bring it back with the S&D. They were trading point for point and kill for kill here in this match prior to the timeout, so will be very interesting to see what happens after that. Your end score was 250 to 101, 28 kills being dropped by Bundo, Vilesider, and the rest of the squad also going pretty big. 26 for 20, as I said, to Vile. Hoju picking up 25, and Quincy back there on 19, all negative on the other side. But look, you didn't really expect much more than that. They did lose Monkey halfway through, or a little bit prior actually, which was really unfortunate to them. To still get triple digits with just 3 players, you know, you got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, they did really well. They were almost, I think it was they're just behind in the lead, so they're doing really well. Hopefully we can get back online and get this game started quickly, because we've had some pretty good runs with games today. We've been able to just string game after game after game. It's been obviously a lot better viewing, and it's been a lot easier for us to cast when the games are going and going and going, and you keep you in the mood.
Exactly. So we're in our semi-final here of Inspire versus Integral. They were the VQ squad from yesterday. We see them going ahead 1-0 in this best of 5 series. The winner of this series will go through to be our 4th team through to the Asia Pacific final. It's going to be really exciting stuff. We're going to be back right after this break with game number 2. It'll be S&D. Don't you go anywhere.